Well, the actions of some central banks have been hitting the headlines recently, but what does it mean for the rest of us? Well, joining me today to discuss is CIO of Blue Lakes Advisors, Philippe Schindler. Welcome, Philippe.
Morning.
The Bank of Canada is to cut their key rate to 0.75%. So should we see further Canadian dollar weakness?
Yes, definitely. Our next target for the Canadian dollar versus the US dollar is 130. There are three main reasons for that. There is no yield pickup on the Canadian curve versus the US dollar, so it's not a currency for carry traders. The second reason is that investors' positioning is pretty average at the moment. And the third reason, very important one, is that policy rates will be cut again by a very dovish central bank by summertime.
So what are the implications of the ECB quantitative easing for European assets?
Euroflation, this is for real. This is going to benefit most to equities. We are very positive on European equities. We recommend a strong overweight in European equities. When it comes to high yield, we also believe that from now on, the European high yield has become very attractive. We are a bit more skeptical when it comes to sovereign debt in the periphery. They are too pricey. When it comes to the level of the euro versus the dollar, we expect it to remain very volatile between 110 and 120.
So is the SNB going to tolerate further franc gains? Are Swiss equities attractive after the fall?
The damage is done for the Swiss franc, unless Mr. Jordan is fired, and this is a low probability, unfortunately. When it comes to the next future, we think that a European crisis would be the only excuse for a new peg. So absent a new peg, we expect the Swiss franc to move around its fair value, which is about 105 to 110 versus the euro. When it comes to Swiss equities, they are very attractive, some of them at least, the ones that didn't lose competitive advantage because of the rise of the Swiss franc. We like pharmas, and we like also a few manufacturers in luxury goods. We would be very, very selective when it comes to small caps.
Central banks are definitely never far away from the headlines, so thank you for your insight today, Philippe.
Thank you.
That's all from us here at Dukascopy TV. Thanks for tuning in, and remember to keep clicking back. Bye for now.